I am so glad that you're here. This energetic, guided meditation and visualization is going to refuel your personal power tank and reactivate that feeling and knowing of how truly powerful you are. I'm Andrea Chesson, and I'm an international energy coach. I work with celebrities, visionaries, industry leaders, people in the public space, and maybe those in the spotlight, those who hold a lot of energy and influence for others. My gift is that I bring people back to themselves, back to their power, even when it feels like the whole world is pulling on their energy. I am that safe, confidential place for you to land. And you are a high achieving person, likely a high performer, someone who's accomplished so much in your life. You have a lot of people looking to you, as well as a lot of eyes on you. You know you're a powerful creator, and in the midst of all of this, you've lost some of your own personal power and want to reconnect with that drive, with that person, and with that confidence you had. The person who was so sure of themselves before everyone started watching, commenting, and having a stake in your success. To be clear in your yeses and powerful in your nos, for your inner voice to be the loudest voice in the room. At the end of this experience, you are going to feel an embodied power within yourself. You will be clear, crystal clear on what you want to claim right now, and lit up and on fire to create what's next for you. I can't wait for you to feel this again. Okay, so before I have you close your eyes and drop in, my invitation for you right now is to allow yourself to be supported, allow yourself to receive, and allow me to hold space for you. I know as a leader, you are someone who is holding space for so many people. You're holding energy for so many people. And this is an opportunity for you to let go and allow me to do that for you. So, having said that, let's now close your eyes. Just make sure you're comfortable in the chair that you're sitting in and nod your chin towards your throat to allow your brain to shut off a little bit and for you to connect with your body, with your energy, with your soul. Really giving yourself this time and space and permission to drop in this moment. The more you allow yourself to do that, the more impactful this is going to be. And so our power center is located in our bodies and it's energetic in nature. So start by placing either one or both hands on your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is about 2 inches above your belly button. So you don't have to get too specific with this right now, but just placing your hand and getting really connected to this part of your body. And just maybe even starting to feel a bit of a pulsation, or just notice if you're being critical or something because you're touching your stomach, right? We actually just want to connect to a deeper level beneath that, which is your power center. And so, as you are breathing into this and just starting to feel this part of you, this deep, deep energy well that you have within you, I just want you to tune into where would you like to feel more powerful in your life right now? And just pick one area. It could be a relationship or a partnership, maybe an upcoming negotiation. It could be an opportunity that is on the horizon for you, or even a new creation that you're being called to bring forward. It might be a place where you know you've been holding yourself back, where you know you've been sort of limiting your truth and some of your power, and maybe even some of the desires that you have. So just take a moment right now. You can always come back and choose a different area, but pick one area where you'd really like to feel more powerful, right? It might be, yeah, just allow whatever is there to come through for you right now and trust that this is the right thing to work on. We are going to be doing a series of little check ins so you can tune into where you are now, and we'll see the progressive amplification that happens throughout this process. And I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do these tune ins. One is going to be numerically, and that's just going to help your mind get on board with this. And then I will also be doing energetic and embodied check-ins, because ultimately personal power is located in your body and it's about embodiment, but we often do need to get the mind on board so that it can buy in. So as you tune in and connect with your solar plexus, so that's under your hand now, so I want you to tune into, in general, right in this moment, how powerful do you feel within yourself? I just want you to allow a moment to connect with that part of your body, with this power center, and just allow a number to come forward between 1 and 100. So 100 means you are fully in your power in this moment, in your life overall, or maybe you are somewhere lower than that. Maybe you're somewhere at 45, 78, 83. There's no judgment here, just awareness, just allowing whatever intuitive number comes up to be the correct number. And so just now bring in the situation or the person or the upcoming meeting or the next iteration, the area where you want to expand your power. So just whatever that was for you, start to bring it in to this present moment just through your awareness and your intention. You may be able to visualize and see the people or the person or the opportunity or the stage or the room or the audition or wherever it is that you are wanting to be in your power more fully. So I want you to tune into it though, so that it's part of this presence right now, part of your energy right now. So just take a moment to sort of notice and feel and see and sense this situation or people or person being there with you in this moment and this specific area where you want to feel more powerful. And again, I want you to tune into your power center and just notice how powerful you feel now that we brought this situation into your field, and check again on a scale of 1 to 100 in terms of how powerful you feel around this particular area, and just come up with that intuitive number again, not overthinking it, but notice, right? This is awareness. Did that number stay the same? Did it go up? Did it go down? And so now we're going to go, this is just our little check in at the beginning to sort of see where we're starting. We're now going to go deeper into your body and energy and let the mind, now the mind's on board. It's got some numbers to play with, and we'll come back to those numbers later. But as you tune into your body and your solar plexus, really just feel it again with your hands and just letting your intention focus on this area. This is your power center. This is located within you, and it is you have the capacity to generate your own internal power. It's amazing. And as you continue to do this generation of power, it will show up obviously in the way you presence yourself, but you're also going to be able to really hold your own energy and not be influenced or impacted by other people's energy or other circumstances right outside of yourself. So I want you to tune into this part of your body, and it's this core essence of who you are lives here. So this essence of who you are that is not your role in the world, it's not your gender, it's not any part of who your identity is. It's the essence or the spark of who you really are. And you're going to be able to find it, even if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Just tune into this part of your body. It's going to be located in your solar plexus, maybe slightly at the top, maybe in the middle, maybe might be closer to the heart, but it also might be in right in the center of your that upper belly, that solar plexus area. And so it's just this little spark of you. And I'm going to give you some images, and I want you to tune into what works for you today. So it could be just this sense of maybe a ball of light or a ball within you. So may or may not be a light, but it might be a sense of a ball within you. So it could look like a ball. It could feel like a lightness. It could have a white light to it. It could have a yellow light to it. It might feel like a little spark. And so you might sense or feel or visualize that within yourself. And it might even feel like a flame or a fire that you have within you. And if you're not visual and that isn't landing for you, just it will likely be a felt sense of the size and strength of this inner power. Okay, so I just want you to tune into what works for you for right now, right? An image or a felt sense of how big this power center spark is within you right now. So, not talking about your whole solar plexus, but what is the spark within you? How strong does it feel? Is it small, like the size of a dime or a quarter? Or is it a little bit bigger? Maybe feels like the size of an orange. Maybe it's really large and it feels like a large cantaloupe, and it could be anywhere in between. So we're just looking now for a sense of the size of this essence and this spark that you have that lives within your solar plexus and your power center. So just tuning into that and also tuning into the feeling that you have right now in your body, in your solar plexus. Is it like fiery and like feels powerful, feels really big, or does it feel kind of like slow and subtle or kind of dim? So just does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? So just sort of notice this embodied feeling of this. And I just want you to capture that in some way. So whether you are mentally screenshotting that, but even better, just feeling what it is like in your body. Okay, so now we have these two starting points for our comparison in terms of the number that we came up with, that you came up with, as well as what is actually living within you in your body. And so now we're going to have fun and ignite this and amplify this. And we're going to use the breath and your intention and your energy to do this. This is really an energetic technique. So as you start to inhale, so we'll just use in and out, inhale, exhale. As you inhale, I want you to see or sense that ball or that spark or that fire or that power getting bigger and brighter. And then as you exhale, you're just allowing this to integrate into your cells and into your body. As you inhale, the spark, the ball, the light, or even just the felt sense of this, or the bigness gets bigger. And then as you exhale, you are allowing this to settle into your body and into your nervous system and just really getting your body used to a bigger sense of energy. So we're going to continue with this breath cycle for somewhere between 6 and 8 breaths. No need to count, but just want to give you a little bit of space to do this. So for your inhale, as you're doing that, just feel this part of your body getting bigger, brighter, lighter, fire getting brighter, spark getting shinier. And as you exhale, just allowing it to settle into your body. So keep going, and you might notice that this energy, this spark, this fire starts to come outside of your physical body. If so, let it, but don't force. Continue to do this with your breath. And I just invite you to turn off your brain and tune into that deep part of you that knows that you have this ability to do this, that you are in fact designed to be able to ignite and amplify your core power. There is a deep knowing, and just allow that to take over. So we'll just do a few more breaths. So as you inhale, that spark, the essence gets bigger and brighter. And as you exhale, it settles into your body, starting to get used to this bigger energy within you. So let's say 2 more breaths. We don't need tons of time. It's all about focus and intention and using your energy. You are a powerful creator with your energy, and you can create this relatively quickly. So I just want you to notice now, we'll just start with a little mini check-in. I just want you to notice that spark or that power center, again, whatever image you're using or sense or felt sense you're using. And if you were just to tune in really quickly, what is the number between 1 and 100 in terms of how powerful you feel in this moment? Just notice, capture it. Is it higher? Is it the same as it was before? Has it dropped? And also noticing, does your energy feel bigger in your solar plexus? Do you feel more powerful there? Is that spark a little lighter, a little brighter? So just tuning in and just noticing what has shifted. And then now we're going to amp this up even more. So I want you to imagine a volume knob maybe in front of you, or like a dimmer light switch, whatever comes through for you. And if you're open to it, I would recommend actually reaching out when I guide you to do this. But we're going to start to turn the knob to the right. If you're turning a knob, if that's the image for you, you can imagine turning it or actually use your hand to turn the knob to the right. Or if you're using a dimmer switch with a light switch, you can imagine that light switch going up and you're pressing it up. Okay, so just tune into what image works for you. Whatever one is they're both great. And ultimately, as you are turning the knob or raising the dimmer switch, you are amplifying the volume or turning up the volume on who you are, on the core power within you. You're turning up your brightness. So just sensing that that's what's happening. And I'm going to have you just stay here for about a minute, continuing to do this. So, continuing to turn the knob. Again, that can be in your mind or it can be actually with your hand. I would recommend that when we connect our body to this, it's even more powerful. And as you are doing this, continue breathing. There's no pressure to make something happen here, but allow this volume to increase. And so allow your number to increase as you turn the volume or press the dimmer light up. So if you were at 88, see if you can get it to 90, see if you can get it to 93. If you're already at 100, great, go a little higher. Why not? If you were at 37, right? You can actually increase by fives and tens, right? You get to choose how much you want to turn the volume up on this. And if that's easy for you, and if you're able to get to 100, great, lock it in. But I also invite you to turn up the volume in your body in that power center. A lot of times the body is a little slower to catch, not even to catch it. It's super wise, our body, but often we hold our limitations within our body, and our mind can do this and be okay with it and get the number to come up. But is your power center, is that spark getting bigger and bigger? And are you able to turn it up even more? So I'm going to give you one more minute here to do that as much as you possibly can in this moment. So really allowing this presence, this power to fill your whole torso, if it hasn't already, and to start to come outside of your body and start to come outside into the room that you're in and surrounding you, right? So you're surrounded by this powerful energy. It's coming out of you and maybe even radiating out into the people around you or the things that are around you right now. Okay, so let's just max this out. I know you're efficient and if in terms of doing something with a purpose, so let's just amp this up as much as possible in this activation right now. And then when you do feel like you've gotten to the place where this is good for right now, I'm going to have you just take a couple of breaths, and that's going to help you to integrate this. Again, getting your body and your energy used to this bigness. You can imagine putting a lock in to sort of lock this in, but really just allowing yourself to feel this and let your body get used to it and just notice what it feels like. And then now let's do a check in again. So as you tune into your body and your energy right now, what is the final number that you reached out of 100? And how big is that spark, that ball, that flame, that energy, right? We looked at a dime or a quarter or an orange or a cantaloupe. Maybe now it's a basketball, maybe it's a beach ball, maybe it's filled the whole room that you're in. So just notice the size and the feeling that you have within you. So again, sometimes feelings are harder to capture, but maybe at the beginning it felt maybe a bit dense or maybe a bit dark. Does it feel lighter and brighter? Does it feel bigger in your body? Do you feel more powerful within your body? Do you feel more relaxed in your body? So just noticing again, just capturing this. And we're going to do one final step because it can be really great to amplify this power within ourselves. And when we bring in other people or other situations, we want to be able to hold that energy. So now I'm going to invite you to bring in those people or that situation that you did at the beginning, right? The presentation you're giving, the audition you're having, the negotiation you're in, the conversation you want to have, the thing you want to claim in the world. bring that into your awareness and just notice if you are able to keep your energy and that number at the same level. So just notice. Play here for a moment, expand it, see the people, like literally pretend you're having a conversation or you're in the room you want to be in, or you are claiming the opportunity you want to have. And just noticing if you are able to hold this expansive feeling. And if not, turn up the volume. You now know how to do that. And as a bonus, if you are able to, in a place that you can do this, speak this into the room or into the situation or into these people. I am claiming this. I want this. I'm meant to do this. I am powerful. Say it with conviction and really allow it to come from your solar plexus and this expanded power. So, whatever you want to say, just give you a couple ideas. And notice, how does your energy respond to this? So when we use our voice, when we claim, that is the next level. When we really put it out there, that's when things can start to come back that don't feel that doesn't feel so good to us because we are really putting ourselves out there. So how is your energy responding? Is it able to stay big? Is the number still high? And you're just noticing it without judgment and understanding that you have the power to modulate this. So you can actually turn it up in this moment. So I just want you to spend one more minute here in the situation with people, whatever is coming through for you. And yes, modulating your energy if you need to. So as you're visualizing this or sensing or seeing something, images may shift or insights may come in. And are you able to stay in this place of power within you? And again, just use the number to help guide you to make sure that just helps us know. And just tuning with your body. Does it feel like you're able to hold this and presence yourself as you speak aloud what you're really wanting to claim? So let's now, just before we come back into the room, I just want you to take a moment to notice how big you feel right now within yourself, within your own body, within your energy. Breathe that in. Really become conscious and aware of how big you feel and how light you feel and how powerful you feel. And we'll take 3 slow, deep breaths just to integrate this and ground it into you right now. As you start to become aware of the chair you're sitting in and the room that you're in, really knowing that this is now living within you in a very strong way, and that ultimately you are the only one with the power to hold, dim, or expand your power. And as you do come back into the room, keep this big, powerful, bright feeling in your body as you slowly open your eyes. Just for our last moment together, be present in this moment with your eyes open, but still feeling and holding this power as you look around the room, right? I know there's not people and situations that are happening in your immediate moment, but as we open our eyes and come back to the present world, we are now bringing this energy forward into your day. So just notice what it feels like with your eyes open. And really understanding that now, with this new activated and reignited and amplified power, you become the influencer with your energy. You become the beacon to call in the aligned partnerships, opportunities. You're opening up multiple doorways for these things to come to you. And so, my invitation is for you to keep this energy today in your interactions. Maybe take a bold action, maybe something you've had on the back burner, maybe something that's a bit uncomfortable that you've been wanting to do for a while. Use this as fuel. I will guarantee, again, coming back to you, I know how efficient and productive and creative you are. And this is going to collapse your timelines when we act from a place of power. It's far more efficient and effective. And we're just really going to shorten the timeline but also open the possibilities of ways that things can come to us. And I will say this is a great daily practice to do. You're going to build your capacity to do this, to integrate this. You might notice some days you might come and do this tomorrow and already feel elevated and just keep going, keep amplifying. And then another day you might come back and you don't feel quite as in your power. This is going to help to amp it up. And I am going to be following up with a shorter audio version of this so that you can just, hit play and have easy access and dive in whenever you feel like you're wanting to ignite, reignite, and amplify your personal power. I hope that you have enjoyed this and you can feel a shift in this moment from this activation. That's really what it is. And even if it's not fully conscious yet, trust that this has happened within your body, within your nervous system, within your energy. And that the more you do this, the more you're going to be able to hold this and feel this, and other people are going to feel this as well. And so I have an invitation for you today. This is a powerful meditation and energetic technique, one that I use with my clients all the time. And you can imagine what it would feel like to work with me in a one on one capacity or have me tune into your personal energy. And I would love to do that. I will laser in on your energy, see what's sort of blocking or clouding your power, and help you unlock a more embodied personal power within you so that you can continue to play in the big way that you're playing in the world. You can continue to hold the level of space that you're holding for other people while still maintaining that ability to hold the energy for yourself and for you to really be claiming with conviction these next opportunities that you are wanting to create or call in for yourself. And so I know you've worked hard to get where you are. I know that you have put in the time, put in the effort. And what I find when I'm working with high level people who are high performers or who are high achievers who have done a lot, it's not so much about getting to the place, it's about holding it all. And it's about holding it all without losing your sense of self or your sense of power. So I'm inviting you into a complimentary one-on-one experience with me. And this experience is going to be via Zoom. And so I'll put a link for you to book this conversation. And we are going to go deep in this time together. It is going to be well worth your time. Will feel fully supported. You will drop into yourself probably in a way maybe that you haven't before. And I guarantee there's going to be a shift in the way you not only see yourself, but the way you feel yourself. And then if it feels like this is a resonant connection that we have, it feels like the right direction to go, we can determine what the next steps are to work together to take you to your next level. I really am so grateful for having you here today, and I look forward to connecting with you personally and energetically. See you soon.